Johnny Depp's motivating account of his completely forgotten first wife. When Johnny Depp and the future Lori Depp first spoke, he had no plans to pursue a career in acting. It's fair to say that the Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard legal dispute dominated celebrity news coverage in 2022. After all, there were millions of individuals who were interested in hearing from each witness and in the evidence that was offered. Many people were curious about what happens next once the Johnny Depp vs. Amber Heard trial was concluded. That implied that there was curiosity about several topics, such as whether Johnny would attempt a comeback and possibly new legal chapters. Regardless of how anyone felt about the Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard trial, the reality is that it brought attention to his past relationships. After all, a few of the women Johnny had relationships with in the past ended up giving testimony during the trial. Some individuals discovered for the first time when they looked back on Johnny Depp's love life that he was married before he was well known. It turns out that Johnny Depp's long-forgotten first wife had a remarkable life. Johnny Depp was regarded as one of the most desirable bachelors for years after he became a well-known movie star, whenever he was single. Unfortunately for everyone who had fantasized about dating Johnny in the past, he frequently dated other actors. In the 1980s, Johnny Depp was associated to a number of celebrities including Caroline Fenn, Jennifer Grey, and Winona Ryder shortly after his first marriage came to an end. However, Johnny's dating life really came into its own in the 1990s. When the 1990s got underway, Johnny Depp was still dating Winona Ryder, the woman he had originally intended to wed. Following the breakup of that romance, it is known that Johnny dated Kate Moss and Ellen Barkin, but most of his relationships during the time period were merely rumors. Tracy Lords, Holly Robinson Peete, Juliette Lewis, and Naomi Campbell were reportedly Johnny Depp's ex-girlfriends. Then, in the late 1990s, he began seeing the model Vanessa Paradis, who gave birth to his daughter throughout the course of their many years of together. There have been reports about Johnny Depp dating Angelina Jolie, Ashley Olsen, and Lisa Marie Presley ever since the 2000s started. Of course, Johnny is most known for getting married to Amber Heard, and their romance made lots of news. Johnny Depp was simply a young man trying to make his place in the world long before he rose to become one of the biggest stars in Hollywood. At that time in his life, Johnny was a mainstay of Florida's music scene, when he first met Lori. When Johnny Depp and the future Lori Depp first spoke, he had no plans to pursue a career in acting. Instead, early in their relationship, Johnny reportedly worked as a telemarketing for a pen manufacturer. Fortunately for Johnny Depp, Nicolas Cage was introduced to him by Lori Depp, and the two quickly grew close. Johnny was eventually persuaded to try acting by Nicolas, and the rest is history. While Johnny Depp was busy beginning his acting career, Lori Depp had her own goals. Evidently quite talented, Lori started developing a profession as a cosmetics artist and even went on to work with various celebrities. Lori Depp has frequently worked on photographic settings, just like every other makeup artist. Lori lost 70% of her hearing after an aerosol can exploded up close to her as she was working on a Vogue photo shoot, according to the Economic Times of India. According to all of the information that has ever been released about Lori Depp, music has always played a significant role in her life. In reality, Lori is a major admirer of Led Zeppelin, Cheap Trick, and Marvin Gaye, according to a Metro piece about her. Lori Depp's love of music might have faded after a horrible event severely damaged her hearing. By all accounts, that absolutely did not occur. Given her hearing impairment, Lori Depp would have been reluctant to continue working on picture shoots, film sets, or television productions. But Lori was still successful as a cosmetic artist, and she even started her own line of lip gloss. Lori Depp's life story offers as a fantastic illustration of what is achievable for those who persist in pursuing their dreams.